Good morning from day 12. It is Wednesday the 30th of April. We are still here in Kyoto, but we are about to catch our train to take us back to Osaka for our last night here in Japan. But we're just having a quick coffee at the coffee shop across from where we stayed last night, which was just over there, before we head off.
Here we are, back at the Shinkansen station. So we're waiting to go from Kyoto to Osaka. The ride, as I said the other day, 13 minutes. And we're leaving at 11:02, so we'll be there at 15:15.
We are back in Osaka after a very quick Shinkansen ride here, about 15 minutes. We are now heading down to Denden Town to go and explore that area. So we are in Nippon Bashi. We're just exploring the streets, exploring the shops. The cool thing is here is that the train stations have these like very impressive malls with all these really cool shops. We've just been checking out a few of them, and now we are on the hunt for some anime stores. Not for me, obviously. Or that guy.
Probably going to end up with nothing to make someone look.
But we're kind of just winging it today because we've got time to kill. We can't check into our hotel for a few more hours. And of course we want to make the most of our last day here in Japan. Another like pop culture store, and Darren has hit the motherload of things he likes. We've got some Marvel and some Star Wars, and he's just living his best life. Talk myself out of buying myself a Tamagotchi. Like, how cute. I don't need a Tamagotchi, I don't think. Oh, maybe I do. I have 2 real life Tamagotchis. I should just focus on them.
Spending money on that. How much money is it?
It's about 150 Australian dollars.
And this isn't even old. These are sick. I'm like a little bit tempted to buy this. This is an original Super Nintendo.
How much is it?
It is $90.
Oh, just get one.
That is a Nintendo 64. Oh, these are real cool. Like, how would I get that back?
Nostalgic in here. PlayStation 1s, Nintendo Wii's. I'm just hoping to see SingStar. I've just found the Game Boy Color that I used to have when I was a kid. It's here. I used to have 101 Dalmatians game. I wonder if that's here somewhere too. In the other store, I was tempted to buy a Tamagotchi. In the store, they have like original Tamagotchis. Wow, it's so cool. So that was Super Potato, a definite must do if you're into gaming and vintage gaming especially. There was so much cool stuff in there. We're just walking down the street and we just came to this store called Outlet Store for Gifts, and at the front they've got these like mystery like goodie bags. It seems to be like secondhand stuff, and there's a few of them that are like Tokyo Disneyland specific, so that was really cool. What some of them had ears, one had this really cute little pouch made from Harris tweed, which is like the same as the bag I made in Scotland, and they're about 20 to 30 Australian dollars, so they're pretty cool.
These are not both mine. They're not.
We're on our walk back to the station to start heading back to the hotel, and we stumbled across a Cinnabon. I got a caramel one. Yum. How's yours?
Good. I shouldn't be having this, but here we are.
It's the last day in Japan, it's fine. So we're all checked into our hotel room for the night. We just got back from Nipponbashi. It was a really cool little area to explore, especially if you're into like vintage gaming or anime, lots of things like that around there. And snaps to past me, Darren did find the hotel, but we did book a room with 2 beds because like, oh, the rooms in Japan are really tiny. Maybe if we get 2 beds, it'll be a little bit bigger. And we were so right. Even though we're only here for one night, we have all this space. Hey, Darren.
Hey, this is bigger than our room we had at the Upper Hotel in Kyoto, which was our best room we've had so far. This room is much bigger than that. So this is nice. Home bed. Nice sleep well tonight. No one's going to be stealing my blankets.
So this is the exact same hotel that we stayed at before in Osaka, so we're back here again. And then yeah, we check out tomorrow and then we're off to Singapore before heading home. Japan's been awesome. I don't want to leave.
Japan was awesome. A lot of walking. Every day we did at least 10,000 steps every day. And so maybe today is our smallest amount of steps we've done. No, 10,057. So we did 10,000 steps again today. And yeah, it's been good.
Good morning from Thursday the 1st of May. It is day 13, I think
so,
of our trip. And we are leaving Japan today.
We are. So we're at Osaka station. We're going to catch the Haruka train, the Hello Kitty train, I believe, direct to the airport. And then we get on our flight and we get to Singapore.
Singapore, here we come. So we get to Singapore at like 9 o'clock tonight. So it's just going to be a day of like travel today. Train, plane, cab, and then we'll be there. We're at the station, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear us well, but the reason we're going to Singapore is that we booked this trip on our points, and then there was a flight home for like a certain amount of points and 100 Australian dollars each, maybe even less, maybe like 90 Australian dollars each. So cheap to get home from Singapore to Brisbane, and we still have to get back to like our next airport from there. So we probably didn't save all that much money in the end. The flights did end up being cheaper, but we still had to pay for like extra hotels and things like that, blah, blah, blah. So that's why we're going to Singapore, and we thought like, why not spend 2 days there? I thought it was much closer than it is to Tokyo. It's not, it's still like 6.5 hours away. So it's still a bit of a flight. Sorry, I think I just said going from Tokyo, but we're going from Osaka, so yeah, it's about a 6.5 hour flight. But I've never been to Singapore. Darren's been multiple times, 5 times to Singapore, but I've never been, so I'm super excited to go. And it'll be our 30th country that we've been to together.
Yep, in 4 years.
In 4 years we've been together. We've been to 30 countries, so that's pretty exciting. So keen to get there, very excited.
sushi visit before we go. Oh yeah, here she comes with my sushi, and there's the airport behind. And there it is, lovely Family Mart.
I don't know what Darren was saying, but we've potentially had our last Family Mart stop of the trip. So if there's one inside, we'll probably go there too. But very likely, our last Family Mart stop of the whole trip. They have fed us this whole time. Family Mart, 7-Eleven and Lawson's has been our go-to this whole trip. So it's 12:31, we're at Kansai Airport here in Osaka, but we don't fly out till 3:50 tonight, or this afternoon, so a bit of waiting around.
Here we go, we're leaving.
We don't even know if we're able to check in yet because the online check-in didn't open until like 2 something and the flight's at 3:50, so we're gonna go see if we can check in. So we boarded the plane to Singapore, we're flying with Scoot, and when we booked our flights, we picked seats or whatever, and we went on last night just to look at it, and we noticed that we booked like aisle and window, which we don't normally do, we to try and pack it that way. But then we noticed there was 2 seats at the back near the toilets that were free, so we booked them, and they're awesome. The door's not even right by our heads, it's on the other side. Headrest.
Yeah.
Headrest, and look at all this space.
It's great. So it is 11:03 p.m. and we have finally made it to Singapore. We had a quick bite to eat at the airport, and then we got a cab here to our hotel. We're staying at the Park Royal on Beach Road, and I'm pretty excited to say the least about this room, especially compared to our tiny little rooms in Japan. This is our Singapore room. Ginormous bed, big fluffy pillows. It's massive. There's Darren checking out the room service menu. Anything good? Yeah, even delicious food. That all looks really nice.
An espresso. Safe. Wardrobe. Ooh, robes. Oh, the big bathroom.